Hi and welcome to Reseller News. My name is Rjpasini. Today is July 25th, 2018. Thank you for tuning in. Today I just want to give a quick shout out to all the new subscribers who subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. And I hope by me providing the Reseller News that you get something out of it. So thank you again. But let's get right to it without further ado. I'm going to click out of here and I'm going to go into this screen over here. For those, I don't know if you received it, folks, but I have. I'm sure a lot of us did. This was probably a broadcast message they sent out. It's a thing over here. This email came out, or message from eBay came out yesterday, July 24th, 2018. It says, "We're sorry. Here's what's happening now." It says, "Dear Shop Rjpasini for great deals. We've made a technical error during a recent update that caused many sellers to lose images associated with their good to cancel listings. We cannot, unfortunately, retrieve many of the lost images. If re-uploading images is feasible for you, we encourage you to do so. We know that it has been extremely frustrating. Sellers make up the backbone of eBay, and we are committed to helping our business grow. To set up a future success, we are credited you back insertion fees on the impacted listings and providing you with 200 zero insertion fees to use until July 28, 2018. And then it has the button here for you to click. And then it goes on to say, again, we are sorry for the technical issue. Thank you for your patience as we actively work to improve our process, the eBay seller team." Okay. Looking down at this here now, what I'm about to tell you is probably, it threw me off in a loop at one point, but I'm just going to share it with you anyway. If you look at the little fine print over here, right underneath this letter, you have these things here with the active hyperlinks. You got this here active. It says activate offer, everyday rate plan, and then it says seller dashboard, seller performance stands, and so on. I'm very curious by nature, so what I did was I clicked this on, right, the everyday rate plan, and it brought me to this window. It says fees and features. Now you can see it says 2018 summer sale update. See what's new, what's new, right? But anyway, you would scroll down here, it'll give you insertion fees, 50 free listings, 35 cents for auction, fixed price 35 cents, final value fees 10% of guitars and bass, and so on and so forth. Well, you click on, you see what's new, it brings you to another window. Okay. And then for those who didn't get a chance to read it, you could read about it here. It's got the selling inventory optimization, selling metrics and shipping, eBay stores, simplified returns. And these are active hyperlinks. You could click it on here. You could read more about it. I'm not going to do it right now, only because I want to get back to the other topic. I just wanted to share this with you guys. So let's bounce back here. And on this one here, folks, on the fees and features, if you scroll down here, you'll see over here, sell more global shipping made easy, and it's got this one, American Family Insurance, and then it's got this one right over here, this little active hyperlink here. It says list for free and see how easy it is to sell. Okay, now, mind you, if you don't research it, you may be thinking, you might be getting the wrong impression here, but sometimes you got to read things verbatim. Okay. Now, when you look at this listing, if you're a person that doesn't read verbatim and you just assume, well, you know what they say about assuming, oh, this is a new promotion they're rolling out, it isn't. When I first came to it, when I first seen it, I said, oh, wow, get more for your items on eBay. I'm looking at this, wow, turn your once loved items into cash is as simple as find, list, and ship. Below you'll find an overview of the processes and see just how easy it is. And remember, listing is always free with the little asterisk and exclamation point mark there. Of course, it says final value and optional fees are apply, excludes relisted items. Now, if you're not familiar with this here, or you don't take, if you don't do your research, you might get thinking, you might be thinking to yourself, this must be a new program they rolled out, and eBay's going to start allowing you to list for free. Excuse me, or which that would be nice, until the item's sold, that would be nice, but that's not a prayer or a chance. So anyway, when you roll down, when you scroll down, you will see The average price is calculated in the final sale price for the sold item for items sold in the auction style fixed price formats, and it is use condition for over a 14-day period ending March 28, 2015, and then it says or 1 month period of April 24th, 2014. And it says shipping handling costs not included in calculation because there's an average price. The actual price may vary. No representation is made that any item will sell at the particular price. Okay, now you might be saying, okay, so this is what is this news all about? What are you sharing this with us for? You know, I always say sometimes you can get some good information from old news. Sometimes old news can be good news. In some cases, not all. But if you look over here, what I like is the little videos they have over here. Now, I did call up eBay and I did question it. And if you watch this, see how to price your item competitively. I went over it. I actually turned it on, the video on, and I was, listening to it, and the teammate was listening to it too. And I said, geez, I don't remember this here. And she was telling me where it says you could price it, you could have eBay price it or price it myself. I wasn't sure. She goes, oh no, when you're doing a new listing, eBay will make a comparative pricing or something along that line. So I thought that was pretty good. If you click it on, it'll talk about how to price your item competitively, which is not bad, okay? And the other one over here, it says how to use the shipping, how to use shipping labels. You can watch that video. This is for people that are trying to break in, you want to get a little idea. You might say, well, if it's old, what good is it? But how much of a format could have changed? You know what I'm saying? We're talking shipping here. I don't think too much is going to change with here. And then the other one down here, they have selling success stories. See just how easy and rewarding selling can be from a real successful seller. Watch more videos. When you click this on, this woman talks about how she's got on eBay and so on and so forth, and she talks about all the perks about it, how good it is and stuff like that. But what I want to share with you guys is, even though this may be something that came out in 2015, you could still get some good information from it. Okay, they still have, like I said, they still, even though you might look and say, yeah, but it came out for 2015. You can still get some information just by looking at the videos. Okay, I find nothing wrong with it. So if you guys want to check into it, like I said, people who are new to my channel, I call this the His Initiative, to help, inspire, and share. And if I come across any information that I feel is good and it might be valuable to help out in any way, I'll share it with you guys. That's what this channel is all about. But anyway, with that, let's go right to the news. I just wanted to get that a little overview for you guys to just check it out for yourself, okay? Anyway, let's get right to it. Here it is. This came out yesterday, folks. I was looking to see if I did this on my other reseller news, and I didn't. So this is one in addition to it, okay? It says eBay, and this came out July 24, 2018. I always like to specify the dates because I don't want people to think it's about a year old, 2 years old, or whatever. And this is from ecommercebytes.com. It says eBay says it's unable to recover sellers' photos, okay? Now, it's probably the same thing I said out yesterday in the other reseller news, but I just throw it out there. And again, as I said once before, it says eBay said it is unable to recover sellers' photos lost in many good to canceled listings, the GTCs. The first incident happened 4 weeks ago, and it occurred again when the GTC listings automatically renewed yesterday. eBay failed to state this in its email to the sellers today, whether they could expect another such a glitch when the GTC listings renew automatically next month. We noted in our follow-up report, and if you click that on, it's an active hyperlink, and you can check it out if you want to read about it, or check, you can get more into it. I'm not going to read the whole thing, folks, because I want to try to keep this reseller news a little, cryptic, and I want to try to get right to the point and keep it short. So you could check the rest of this out, folks, if you have an experience. Something, just to share something with you, I haven't had any problems with the reseller, with the recovering photos, sellers' photos. I had no problem with that. Everything seems to be working fine for me. I don't know. Maybe it's just a fluke. But anyway, I'm going to bump out of this screen here. Now, this one came off the Motley Fool. Okay? And if you want to go to it, you go to themotleyfool.llc and in open parentheses, US. But this one says over here, eBay's comeback hits a snag. Recent increases in marketing had delivered the expected growth in new buyers to online marketplaces. I should say marketplace. And then I think the Motley Fool, to be honest with you, is more like for financial thing too. As you can see, it says stock picks in here. But the reason why I'm throwing it out there, I thought maybe somebody would be interested in it, and you might want to read it. It says over here, user engagement weakens. A key measure of eBay's customer engagement is an active buyer growth, which is decelerated to 3% when leaving out the 3 million additional users from the GSS acquisition completed in the quarter. Okay, that's a significant deceleration over the year ago quarters for 5% growth rate. I'm not going to read the whole thing because I'll be getting tongue-tied. If you want to check it out, folks, just go to motleyfool.llc and you can read it. The story you're looking for is right here. eBay's comeback hits a snag. Let's move right along. This one here, folks, is from cnet.com. Apple Pay to become a payment method on eBay. Okay, this was do they have a date here? I'm just trying to see a date. Well, I got it off of Google Alerts, so it's got to be, okay, here it is over here, July 24, 2018. That's the other thing, folks. I do apologize. I can't get these out on a daily basis, like, up to date. I don't mind doing the videos daily, but sometimes I get the information is like maybe a day old, or might be a couple days old. But I do apologize that, folks, because I do have other family obligations to deal with. But anyway, so it goes on to say over here, if you're already, whoops, my computer is going crazy again. It did it yesterday, man. I tell you what a nightmare. It says over here, if you already had Apple Pay convert, we had some good news for you. The mobile wallet is about as good, is about to get much better, much more useful. On Tuesday, eBay said it'll soon accept Apple Pay as a payment on its vast online retail platform. Certain retailers will begin accepting Apple Pay in the U.S. come fall. The company said it before a full-scale rollout around the world begins. If you want to check this story, I think it's pretty good news. Although I don't really, use my cell phone. I know, like, sometimes when you go to the Dunkin' Donuts, they have those apps there. I guess it may be that app. People will order the coffee and just take their phone and put it next to the scanner, and they pay for it like that. That's something set up with Dunkin' Donuts. I don't usually use the pay apps on the cell phones, folks. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but for me, it doesn't. I don't really need to do it that way. I don't really, use it. But for those who are interested, just wanted to share that with you guys really quick. Let me close this one out here, and let's go to the last one here, folks. This one came off of eConsultancy, .com. It says over here, what brand should consider when selling on eBay. Then it goes over here, if I can get this thing to scroll up here. In the second quarter of 2018, eBay reached 172 million active users. While this figure sounds paltry compared to Amazon's 310 million, well, a big difference there. It is interesting to note that the average visit during the duration of on eBay is reportedly 50% longer than on Amazon. All right, well, there you go. It's a little trade-off there. This combined with greater control over branding and lower fees means that eBay can be a viable option for sellers hoping to hook in potential customers. And that says eConsultancy's best practice guide, and you could download it over here. It's got an active, or read about it. It's got the third-party marketplace for retailers. It says it delves into the topic in much more depth. But in the meantime, here are some tips for maximizing your sales on eBay. Tap into a niche. You're basically going to hear some of the same things over and over again, folks. Choose the appropriate to sell. Consider an eBay shop. You know where I stand with that. I'm the frugal entrepreneur. I'm not going to give eBay any more money on top of what I pay for insertion fees. So for me, that's out of the question. Communicate customer service. Well, we all do. I mean, if somebody's asking you a question, I hope you're not going to ignore them. And I think that's basically it. And then you can leave your comments below. But I just wanted to share that with you. If you are interested in reading the rest of the story, just go to econsultancy.com. And the story, this one came out again yesterday, July 24, 2018. And with that, we're going to close the video out, folks. And I just want to, touch bases with you guys on things. I just wanted to say, I don't know if a lot of people are still experiencing any glitches with the eBay no views. I think I might have said it once before in my other videos. To me, it seems like the problem's been resolved. If anybody is still having glitches where you're not getting views on it, then it might be just a recurrence with your particular listings, because I know for a fact for myself So far, I check it every single day. I'm on this computer all day, and I'm on eBay all day because I'm doing research. I'm trying to check things out, trying to, revise my listings with different categories. Right now, this morning, I've been doing some price reductions on a lot of stuff I have, trying to move this stuff out. Every now and then, I will get people inquiring about certain things, but that's as far as it goes. I do have quite a bit of watches on a lot of the items, but no takers. What's going on, people? Come on, I got best offers out there. I know people say, well, you and a million other people do. I know, but I've been accepting a lot of best offers. I'm trying to get rid of this merchandise. I don't know if you guys out there are experiencing slow sales. I don't hear too many people saying stuff like that there. If you could drop me a line or just leave it in a comment, please let me know how your sales are doing, because I'll be honest with you, mine is stagnating. I mean, they go up and down, and it's more like downward. It's a downward trend more so than an upward trend. So if you guys are experiencing anything like that, slow sales, I know, and then comes all the excuses too. Well, it's that time of the year. They blame it on a seasonal, distress. Well, it's a summertime. People are traveling, or if it's nice weather out there at the beach, they're not worrying about buying on eBay. I understand all that. Believe me, I understand all that. I myself, if I'm at a family's, a relative's house, or you're doing something other than being on your computer, I don't live on my phone. I know my kids, my daughters, they're always on those phones talking to their friends, relatives, whatever. Me personally, I don't really get into it, the cell phone thing. My cell phone, basically, I have it for I have a prepaid plan to share that with you guys, which I'm not ashamed to admit. With T-Mobile, I've been with T-Mobile for 9 years now. I love them. I have never had a service dropped. I've been with them. They've been good to me anyway. All right. And I basically use it for emergency purposes, to be honest with you. If I'm on the road, or if my car breaks down, God forbid, I got my cell phone. I can pick it up. It's prepaid. You only get, like, I don't know, what is it, for $10 or whatever. I think it's $10. They give you, 35 minutes? People may say, $10, 35 minutes, but it's good for over a period of 3 months. So every 90 days, then you could replenish it again. I don't think it's such a bad deal. For me, it ain't. I can still text and receive messages and stuff like that. You do get charged, sending and receiving messages, just like you do get charged using your phone, which comes out to be 10 cents a minute, which is not too bad. But that's the only reason why I use the cell phone, folks. When I'm into the thrift stores, Goodwill, whatever, even if I'm at Dunkin' Donuts or Panera Bread, whatever, they have free Wi-Fi. I could use the Wi-Fi and I don't have to use any of my minutes up. So I love it. It's great. I go to the thrift stores, I log on to eBay, I'm doing my thing with it, and that's it. That's all that matters, But that's all I want to say right now, folks. In closing with that, let me know. But again, let me know how you guys are doing with your sales, because, like I said, I can't write home. There's nothing to write home about for me. My sales have been really stagnant, and I don't know where all the buyers are. But if you're out there, please buy. I mean, we're trying to get rid of the stuff I have. I know a lot of us want to get rid of all our merchandise, and I would like to replenish with new stuff. But you know something, folks? I can't. Because first off, the stuff I have online right now, I want to get rid of it. And then once I get rid of it, then I'll replenish, I can't see the fact going out, keep sourcing. Like sometimes you hear these people sitting there, you got to source every day, you got to list your list. And if you're not making no money, you tie up your money on there, what are you going to do then, So I kind of, right now, I put the brakes on spending, and I'm just going to, work it out where, whatever sells, and that's when I'll start replenishing stuff. But right now, I ain't doing anything. I do have a good source, though, just in closing, that when the time comes, I do plan on getting better merchandise. I probably won't be putting a lot of stuff up online, but I do plan on getting better merchandise. And we're going to see how that's going to work out. I don't know right now. I can't say for sure how it's going to work out. But it'll be a little more pricey than what I'm selling it now. I mean, right now I have items like, $5, $10, $20, whatever. I don't think I have to, like I said, I got to do some more price dropping right now. I'm trying to, reduce the prices on a lot of items I have. But we're going to see how that goes. I'll let you know. I'll keep you guys posted. So just, please subscribe if you want to be updated. So I need you guys to subscribe to my, this channel. And if you get anything out of it, folks, please give it a thumbs up. But anyway, I'm going to call it quits on this here. My name again is Rjpasini. This is the Reseller News for July 25th, 2018. And again, thanks for tuning in. I will talk to you the next time. Thanks again. Bye-bye.